What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live duel. Today's a very special duel. This was at the regionals. It's taken us a while to do it. We haven't decided if we want to record this video because there's going to be a big mess up in it. So I'd like to point that out now. Before we dive in, this is a left side Dragon Link. It's a Dragon Link mirror match. A very complicated matchup. Dragon Link is a complicated deck to play. At one point, the screen is going to be shifted, and for the rest of the video, that's like almost the entire duel. We ended up losing the players on the left side. Shout out to Carter. We end up losing his deck, and then Josh's Graveyard was the player on the right, I believe. Doesn't really affect. You can still see the gameplay here, but if you guys don't enjoy the video, I want to apologize for that. It's not going to happen again. This was a really good match to show out the power of Dragon Link here, so that's why we're doing it. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and well, let's dive in here. We're going to be seeing the timer is going to be waiting to start here, so I'm just going to be skipping forward to them playing. I'll see you guys in a sec. So here we go, going to be diving in, and the camera is going to switch right now. We're going to be jumping right to it. As you can see, that's why it was pretty bad. It slipped, but we're going to see a normal summon of the safer tier. It's going to activate its effects here, searching for the baby dragon, being very nice. Be able to search for. They're going to activate Chaos Space, getting rid of the Tracer here, which will be able to search for Lubellion, a crazy combo piece. And Dragon Link is an insane deck going first. I don't think that they're going to be able to play through it going second here. We're going to see Lubellion activate, being able to search here for any, any bystial they want. Probably going for the Magnemite here, I would believe. But it's a true bystial war, right? When both decks are playing over 6 or 7 bystials, it's just like gets a little bit complicated here. Sometimes you kind of want doubles in your hand as well to be able to ensure you can win. Then you're losing the next turn for your bystial war. It's fun. We're going to see the Magnemite activate here, banishing the Tracer, summoning itself out, activating the effect. I'm going to be able to search. And they're going to be activating their own Magnemite, banishing the Lubellion so they don't get to put the regained onto the field here. And activating its effects, obviously. They want to see Boot Sector summoning out a copy of Tracer. And do we go for the Seal's Pass here? They also have a 10 they could make as well if they wanted to go for the Chaos Angel route. I guess you could also summon out Bystial Despater as well if you wanted to. There's a few options they can go for here. Looks like they're looking at the synchro options there. Going for the Despater here. And then we're going to see the Chaos banishing the Magnemite, summon itself out. They can maybe link off for a Pisty. Going into the boot, which is interesting, and then I guess you're going to be able to search for the black. Black's going to be able to banish white, summoning itself out. And I guess they can go for seals here. They're going to be putting back and then drawing a card off the Chaos base. Is that a Nocto Vision I see in their hand? We're going to see the Despater summon back out the Tracer here. They're going to be linking probably away into the Romulus. Romulus effect's going to activate here, searching for the copy of Dragon Ravine. Don't know if this is going to be for follow-up or going to be activating now. It depends on really what that last card in hand is. If it's the Absoluter, I can see it potentially them going to be using that. It also looks like it could be a Sorinier as well. I'm not too sure. I mean, is there a world where you link away Romulus and Tracer for a Seals? It is okay, it's a Druid's Worm here. So they're going to be banishing the Black Dragon. Or going to be banishing the whatever his name is. And then we're going to be sending Striker Dragon. They're going to be linking 2 away for the Seals. Then they're going to be seeing these Dwarf Sherm get rid of the Magnemite. And they're going to be linking away into a copy of Seals and going into a Boreal Savage for 2. And then end phase, you're going to search for a Baldrake there. And the opponent will search for a Lubellion here. So trying to get for another copy of a bystial. And then we're going to be passing. They're going to activate the Lubellion here. If you see 2 spells, well, I don't think they'll negate the Lubellion for sure. Yeah, so we're not negating the Lubellion there. They're going to search a Druisworm of themselves. I feel like Druisworm is probably one of the best in this matchup, you know, being able to link it away and sending your opponent's stuff. And then they're going to activate the quick launch here. And they're thinking there might be a world. Yeah, they're going to negate with Boreal Savage. Negating a quick launch, you know, it's not a once per turn effect either. So they're going to activate a Druisworm here, targeting, because, you know, it's going to make it a quick effect. And then they're going to chain the Bystial Lubellion, or not Bystial Lubellion, they're going to chain the Bystial Dispater here to negate, which is very rough. But now all they have to do is deal with a Seals, so they'll activate another copy of Quick Launch, something with the Tracer there, and then they're going to be able to link it. The Striker Dragon, activate its effects, being able to search for the boot. We're going to see them activate the boot here. And then they can activate, they're going to activate trying to summon back out the Tracer. They're going to chain the Baldrake, but they don't control they control Striker Dragon. And they're able to chain their own Magnemite. They're banishing the Tracer and activating effect. So currently the Carter on the left here is winning the Bystial War. They can tag out into Lubellion there, but they still have Seals. So like, do you bounce? Yeah, so we're going to bounce back right now. So Lubellion cannot activate. You know, trying to stop the copies of the regained is so huge. And we're going to be seeing the Magnemite being summoned off of the Seals. It's going to activate its effects. They're going to both be able to search during the end phase once again. And I don't think that the Dragon player has it. Like, they're going to normal summon out a boot here. And they can activate the effect Pop Boot, summoning out the the recharger there. But now they're locked in the darks. Going for a dark. Taking the recharger themselves. So they can go into another link. They're going to go into the Pisty line. They're going to be linking away into the going for the Boreal ends. That's going to be pretty crazy here. I guess you can summon back out the Druisworm, and then Druisworm can link away. It's probably the best. Tracer's going to summon back out, or Pisty's going to summon back out the Tracer there. And then they're going to be able to go for the Boreal End, which is huge body. It's going to attack into everything here. They're going to activate, make its gain. They're going to attack into the Dispater as well. And then end phase effect, we're going to be seeing them add back the Druisworm, as well as here our opponent gets to search. It looks like they're thinking what they're going to search for. They have a Baldrake in their hand. They can add back any dragon also from the graveyard, which is pretty crazy. Maybe searching for Lubellion, it looks like, because they're going to want Lubellion graveyard access as well. I guess I have to also focus on a way to getting rid of the Boreal End, because that card is pretty nice. And Chaos Legionnaire will do it, I guess. Thinking hard on this. I mean, the options are probably Levy in here, or so we're gonna search for the Levy. It's either Levy or Lubellion, to be honest. Like here, so yeah, going for the Lubellion can also make sense. I don't know if Levianeer would really done anything here. I'm gonna draw for turn there, and did they just draw another Lubellion? That'd be rough. But I mean, they can always activate, search for another bystial. It's super hard outing the Borland. Like, that card is insane. You see a Chaos Space in their hand here. So they're going to be able to search for Lubellion. Yeah, so discarding the Lubellion here, searching for the Levianeer. So they're getting whatever they want regardless. And they get that Lubellion in the graveyard there. Now we're going to be seeing the Jurisworm going to be activating here. And they're going to be negating with the Bystial. Oh, that's going to be destroying. Okay. Doesn't negate, it just destroys. And they're going to be putting back to draw off the Chaos Space, having both Lubellions now in their deck. But they don't have access to it, so that's still going to be very good for their opponent. They want to activate the Dispater, summon out the Magnamut, activate the Magnamut effect here. And then we're going to activate Levy's effect. We're going to be banishing 2 darks, going for 3 darks here. Going to rip one of the cards in their hand. And we unfortunately didn't see what that card was. I wonder if they're waiting to negate like an important link. If they're going to link up and stuff. If that's what you really hold the negate for. I'm not too sure. I'm not really a big Dragon Link player. I used to play back in the day Dragon Link, but we're gonna see Dragon Ravine activate here. And they have Lubellion onto the field now, so they dumped Lubellion and they tagged it out for that Magnamut. So they will be able to have access to the branded regained here. Unless we're going to be seeing it's not going to get negated there. So putting the Beast on the field, because Boral End is it only stops monsters, no? I think it's only unaffected by monster effects. Should take a second to read it. Cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Also, neither player can target this card with monster effects. Okay. So it can't be targeted by spell and traps. It's just unaffected. It can't be destroyed. Okay. Here we're going to go into the seals. And now we're going to be seeing them summon out Boral, or summon out the Tracer once again by negating the Boral, the seals here. Essentially just getting another body onto the field. I think they have Recharger in the grave as well, though, so they could just negate it and then summon. We're going to see the Boral End try to negate the Bystial here by summoning out the Recharger there. Then they're going to be Circus summoning away into the Boral End, and Boral End will be able to equip one of the cards in the graveyard there. They do have the Triple Burst, so there might be a way where they chain here. Yeah, they're going to chain the copy of Beast, getting rid of Dispater to get rid of the Boral End, or to get rid of Boral Savage here. They're in a battle phase. Seal's going to activate its effects, tag itself out, going for the the copy of Magnemite. It's going to activate its effects, obviously. It's going to get beaten over. But they're going to be able to search during the end phase, which is kind of the important part here. So looking at what they have, if they have any outs for it. I don't know if they do, to be honest. Especially if they just sit on just that copy, like it's hard to out. I don't know if Levy himself outs it. And they can't. Levy destroys, so yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult to find a way to send it. We're gonna see Levy activate once again. You know, looking for 2 darks or going for all 3 darks here. Summoning it out, ripping one of the cards from the hand there. Hitting a spell there. And then we're going to be seeing Rebellion going to be tagged out. And now we're going to be able to put the Regained onto the field here. They're going to be negating the effect of Lubellion with the Boral End. And they're going to be chaining the effect of Baldrake, summoning out by banishing the Recharger here. So essentially stopping the continuation of those Link 2s or of the Synchros. Here they're going to be linking 2 away into a copy of Dark. Dark will be able to take the Tracer. And they're going to be going into the Pisty here. And, you know, the zones do work out so Pisty can Reborn. I miss Alpi, to be honest. Those combos were the best. We're going to see Pisty summon back out to Spader here, which is kind of huge. Are we playing Access Code maybe? Maybe Access Code will be big enough to be able to destroy or beat over it. I don't really see a way that, you know, they can beat over Boral Savage. I mean, it can't be destroyed by battle, correct? I'm not tweaking, right? Boral Savage cannot be destroyed by battle, can it? Or card effects, yeah. Maybe they're just going to sit on both of them, going for Boral Ends, and then just sit there with each other. And the player on the right here just has so much advantage. You know, yeah, you have a Boral End, but if they have a way to get to Boral End and then have more, it's going to be pretty much going to be a tough spot here. Especially if we see Red MD going to be on the board. You know, the only thing I got to say is you have more cards in deck, I guess. We're going to see Pisty being banished, summon out Red MD. Red MD is going to be able to bring back to the Spader once again. Looks like they're debating going for Magnemite. Magnemite was already summoned this turn, I believe, so they'll get the search regardless. Man, Chaos Angel might be an out. Going for the copy of Magnemite here. And looks like they're thinking hard here. They're going to go for a copy of Borland themselves. Then Borland's going, or they're going to be banishing the Safert here to add back either Levian here or the Lubellion here. Going for Lubellion. Lubellion's going to activate its effects here. Can I search for the store near there? And we're running pretty low on monsters here. They're going to be getting their Tracer with their own copy of Borland, summoning up the Tracer here. And this is going to get quite difficult. I don't really know where this is going to be going here. Looks like they're looking at a copy of Chaos Angel. And we're going for the Striker Dragon here. No effect, of course. Striker Dragon can activate, summon out the or add back recharger, rechargeable trigger, and it'll be able to summon out the Spader. The way that works is so nice. No, Recharger is a very nice card. Borland's going to attack into the Tracer here. And, we're down to one card here. We do have the Borland. They're going to draw for turn. Is that a copy of... It is. Yeah, okay. So going to search for Lubellion here. And this is like... It's going to get negated, I believe, with the Ash. There, yeah. It's like, what do you do here? And they can start adding back with the Magnamuts in the graveyard. Oh, the effect already activated and they negated it. That's right. But, like, what do you even do? Like, you just swing. They can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. You're just going to be sitting there. Just going to go back and forth, I guess. I don't think that they have anything. Maybe Chaos Angel negates or ends up outing it. I'm going to take a second to read Chaos Angel. New targets. It does target, and monster cannot target that card. So yeah, I don't think they have an out, to be honest. They're going to summon out the Sorenir here by banishing. And this is what's going to be. We're going to see a lot of the bystial control here. They're going to be summoning back and back and back and forth the Borland's. But like, if you look at the hands here, the moment we get regained onto the field, the player on the right just has infinite more advantage, because they'll be able to start shuffling back their stuff every time it gets banished. Going for the hand rip almost every single turn. Yes, they're down on life points, but regain to put back and then draw and put back and draw and just continuously loop. The only thing that the player on the left hasn't had is they haven't seen any of their chaos space or stuff like that. So they have a lot of gas still left in their deck. But, they are both just sitting on a big Borland's and a little bit of a board. Like, we see that the regain, or not the regain, but the recharger was negated there, or was banished. Then here we're going to be seeing, these summon out. Lubellion effect's going to activate, putting the regain onto the field, and this is pretty much going to be, seals the deal here. Search for summon Levianeer, or search for Levianeer by banishing the Seifert. They're not putting back the Seifert here, which is interesting to me. Banishing a light, a dark, and lights and darks. I'm going to put back the seals there, drawing a card. Not even doing the attack thing. For something, I thought he was going to link away his... Oh, he is going to link away here. I guess they're going to go for an access code here. Going for Chaos Angel, okay. Then going for seals, what the heck? This is like one of the only ways to actually out the Borland here. Putting it back and, being able to summon it is pretty huge. They're going to see the effect activate bound. It does not target. It's going to be shuffling or putting it back to the extra deck here. And then you're able to summon out the Tracer, or not Tracer, the Seals. And it's going to be game. This is game for sure. There's zero chance. We see the trap being drawn. That would be Light and Dark Dragon. But if they have anything here, which they do, Branded Beast, being able to pop, it's going to be... They're going to try here, I guess. Banishing Lubellion. And then they're going to activate the regain, summon out the Spader here, which is going to serve as a negate itself. And they're going to realize it's going to be game right there and then. So here's the issue now. We see in game one, we see Dragonlink on the right winning game one here. And, there only is like 10 minutes left, 9 minutes left onto the clock. And they have to win. We did see the Red Dragon Archfiend in the extra deck of the player on the left here. But will they be able to get to it in time is a question. We do see them. Looks like they were siding out a copy of Call by the Grave there. Can we get to time and burn and go for the tie, or will we be able to win? These Dragon Link games take a while, especially in the mirror match. Very complicated mirror. Let me know in the comment section below, who do you think is going to win this match? We know it's going to be a Dragon Link player, but which one? I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to go, to be honest. I don't remember how it actually went down. Dragon Link is like an interesting deck. I mean, I like it. I want to practice the deck a little bit more. It's a very complicated deck. I am a big fan of branded, to be honest, though. So that's like my thing. But I mean, you can always tech in some of the branded stuff as well in the deck. But does anybody here actually own Max Rarity Dragon Link? That deck has been giving and giving and giving. We had Chaos Spaces. We used to have Gammas. Now we got Lubelcon's 25th Century Rares. There's so much expensive stuff in that deck. Where we made their opponent go first here. Wow, okay. Maybe, hoping they don't have any of the good stuff. Signing out some cards, hoping that maybe they sided badly so they would have like a little bit of a more bricky hand. We see Lubellion activate, discard. They're going to see Sorenir activate, banishing the Lubellion. So not the greatest opening here. They're going to be able to normal summon out the Tracer here. Use them, go for a Chaos, probably the going for the bystial Despater here. And then they'll get Sorenir effect as well, dumping probably another Lubellion. Yeah, dumping the second Lubellion there. And we see them going with Swiftness here. Activate the Magnemite, banishing the copy of Tracer, summoning itself out. Activating the effect here, we're going to be seeing the Despater. And then it's going to get hit with a Veiler. So, making sure that they don't get to that Seals. We're going to be seeing them swap out, hitting at them with another Veiler on the Lubellion. Holy. Is there a world where you link away into Seals now? That just feels so unoptimal. They did burn through 2 cards, though. And a Droll, okay. So they can't activate the effect of... They're just going to pass on this. Wow, okay. Well, we have enough gas. We're going to see Chaos Space activating. Get rid of the Magnemite there. They must have drawn that for turn. Searching for the Black Dragon. So they will be able to banish with the Veilers there. Linking away into Pisty, I would believe. Or not Pisty. Probably going for the Tracer. Oh, they can't even search. I have to search for the Light Dragon. Okay. So I'm going to be banishing the Magnemite, summoning out the Striker Dragon, activating the effect Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 here. Searching for the boot as well as the black. And we do have the Chaos Space in the graveyard, so we'll be able to search for a free discard here. Activate by banishing. And we see a little bit of intervention there, saying like that's going to be some kind of, I don't even know what happened there. Not important. We're going to be seeing them put back and then draw. Then we're going to go into the Romulus, activate the effects of Romulus. Searching here, they'll search for the Dragon Ravine. Will they be able to burn in time? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a... yeah, we see the match slip going to be presented to them. We're going to activate the Dragon Ravine. Then we're going to be dumping the white. Dumping Apso. Apso will be able to search for the boot. Or not for boot, but for the Tracer. We already have the boot in our hand here. We see a Call by the Grave as well. We're going to summon out the tracer here. And here we're going to be thinking, do we have anything in hand that can stop this? We see Chaos Space in the hand. And is that another bystial? Potentially. We see 2 spells and a monster. For some reason, I feel like it could potentially be a bystial there. I'm not too sure. So it almost looks like 2 Chaos Spaces and a bystial. Time has now been called, so chances are they're going to be able to either burn in time or just take the loss here. And they do have access to the red, but they have to really think here. We're going to be seeing the Despater going to activate its effects, destroying the copy, and they're just going to scoop it up there, I believe, realizing they do not have enough, or they just revealed their hand by accident. That's kind of rough. They're going to link 2 away into the Dark. Dark will be able to take the Magnamut, and they're going to be chaining their copy of Sword. And that's going to be game right there, realizing they do not have the gas anymore to go for the copy of the burner card. We see Dragon Link on the right side taking the win here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize once again for the camera angle. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.